You get $1,000 per person you annoy. What is the fastest way you can become a billionaire? People here are thinking too small. Cause a significant delay in the start of a big game, Super Bowl, World Series, Stanley Cup, etc. Everyone there and the millions watching at home will be annoyed. Boom. Instant billionaire. Run out on the field, then pretend to have a seizure, so they get the ambulance and stretcher out there. Right as they're about to put you on the stretcher, that's when you rip the clothes off and start streaking. Lots of beautifully annoying ideas in the comments, but nearly all of them are underestimating how hard it is to annoy a million people. As a software developer, the closest I got to reaching that kind of audience was when I worked at a big game studio on a heavily marketed AAA title. So this is what I'd do. On one and only one menu in the game, I would invert what the A and B button do, or O/X on PS, while players would rely on muscle memory to back out of menus using B, and confirming selection using A. In that one menu, pressing B would confirm, and pressing A would back out. Be the dude at the airport terminal telling people they gotta do another loop, and can't wait there for people coming off their plane. I'd probably only have to do a half day at LaGuardia. This becomes very confusing when you go pick someone up at a small airport. I was trying to pick up my mom, but she got lost and was having trouble finding me. While I was waiting, I saw a security guard approaching. She asked if I was waiting for someone. I said I'd move, because I'm used to DAR where the no waiting is strictly enforced. The security guard waved it off and asked who I was waiting for. I said my mom, and that she was lost. Security guard asked for a description, and then went in, found my mom, and brought her out to me. I was so baffled and grateful. Our airport guy goes around on a Segway waggling his finger. Can't even be bothered to walk around doing it LMAO. He glides along the airport floor with purpose, poise, and pride galore. His aim is clear. His heart is true. He knows precisely what to do. He stops. He does his duty, then he wags his finger once again. He works with joy, and when they're gone, he nods his head. He segues on. Alternatively, go to Tokyo and stand in the train doors at rush hour, refusing to move aside at every stop. If we consider that I will block 10 people coming in and 10 coming out, or 20 people every, say, 3 minutes, it adds up to $400,000 per rush hour. I then do this for 4 days, so I accumulate $1.6 million. At this point I hire 32,000 people to come to a venue promising a famous headliner who never shows up, and only pay them $50 each, which ensures that their patience will be low, but that they will still appear. At this point I perform a very long, terrible, and offensive stand-up act, and play the violin poorly into a feedbacking microphone. If I annoy only 60% of these people, which is a low bet, I will have $19,200,000 within the first 5 to 7 days. At this point I purchase a primetime US television advertising spot using my money, and I hire creatives to make the most grating advertisement possible, featuring myself. If I only reach 5 million people, and only 20% are annoyed, I will far surpass the $1 billion within 2 weeks at the maximum. Step 1. Inconvenience someone you dislike to annoy them. Step 2. Receive $1,000. Step 3. Create a cheap advert which is at least 2 minutes long. Make sure to be really unclear what it's advertising, and give it a very loud and intrusive plus repetitive background jingle. Step 4. Use your $1,000 to purchase ad space on platforms such as YouTube. Step 5. Gain $1,000 almost every time someone views your advert or remembers its jingle. Step 6. Use additional payments to buy more ad space, and repeat steps 2, 6, spreading into even more platforms. Step 7. Use your fortune how you please. Go to r/relationships and tell every op that divorce is not a solution. Every downvote equals $1K. You'd be rich overnight. Edit. If dissing cringe subreddits for upvotes equals 1k, I'd be loaded right now. Sigh. Edit 2. is2gop has created a new kind of existential angst and now owes me $5.5 million. Cough it up op. Could also go to subreddits like r/ifmchest and r/confession and talk about how you literally enjoy emotionally abusing and ghosting your partner while also cheating on them with a sexually incestuous relationship. Watch the downvotes pour in, my guy.